Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 6 of my Ungrim Ironfist campaign for supporters. I almost said Patreon supporters, Patreon and YouTube, of course, where last time everyone got plague, including me, which is why I sound like this. My child got plague yesterday night, and he was projectile vomiting everywhere. It was great. About 4 hours sleep. Anywho, last time we had a poll, and the poll was, should we bolster the defences to the south? Oh, look.
The power and the glory of Calidor bids you welcome.
Hello. You're at war with Azhag, which is, I don't really want to join in that, to be honest, but I wouldn't mind if you wanted to come and help me. That would be great.
Let us begin.
Come and help me. You shit. Alright, so we're going to send... we're gonna send you south. We're gonna send you south because more people voted to say let's send them south to bolster the lines.
I grow restless.
Something like that. Anyway, something along those lines. Pretty much. Yeah, so I'm about 4 hours sleep. Managed to get about one and a half hours. I want to say 1.5 hours during the night, and then my wife relieved me. Shit, I thought you might do that. Relieved me at 6:30, and I went up for another like 3 hours. I think. Oh, fuck, I really hate that siege map as well. It sucks. Okay. Okay, they're pretty fucked. If we can hold this off, if we can hold them back, then Ant should be safe for the moment. Will Ant manage to hold the line, or will he finally be overrun? I mean, he is going to be arrayed against quite a lot of rats. And also, all of these Skaven armies have plague, right? Which does mean that the damage they take here, they will just have to sit on. They'll just keep taking damage. So every casualty they take is going to be pretty devastating. They're not going to be able to replenish, so they're going to lose more and more units. In some respects, I think Plague is probably worse for the AI because they just don't understand how to deal with it. I mean, to be honest, there is no way of dealing with it, really, but there we go. I've set up the grudge throws down here. I thought maybe setting up there, but the problem was I wasn't sure about them being able to shoot down, so I set them up at here. That was a fuck up. I don't know where I should have put them, to be honest, but I'm tempted to say maybe up here. Maybe up here would have been a good place, and then they could just like shoot down. But this was not a good. That was not a good place. Over the other side of the battlefield, we have a small contingent advancing through the gates here, which we are using the Iron Drakes to flame them. Over here, we've got these Doom Flayers. They're a nightmare to deal with. We don't. I think we need handguns to kill them. There's just nothing that really works against them. They just sit there doing, you know, wheelies on my face, and I don't really appreciate that. And there's very little I can do about that. They're just absolute pain in the arse. So we've got the Quarrelers there to try and push them back. It's semi-working. It seems fine. Got a few units in the centre here to protect it because we have no units protecting this quarter of the city. I really fucking hate this city because you have to defend like, you know, a bajillion points of it. We're trying to kill off the Master Assassin, but to be honest, he's not really taking much damage. They do have like a lot. Yeah, they got well. He doesn't actually. He's got 30% physical resistance, 10% missile resistance, 5% more. He's just not taking very much damage. Here comes the main army, though. These reinforcements pouring on to the battlefield. So there should be 5,000. Oh, yeah, about 4,000 Skaven, but obviously their army's fucked. So they're attacking me with their fucked army, and I'm pummeling it. Unfortunately, they are using menace from below. They had more stacks of menace from below than I thought they would. And they just keep throwing them at me. I didn't think the Skaven corruption here was particularly high, but apparently it is. Having managed to knock out the units on this area, on this quarter of the city, we move the Dwarf Warriors up to take out The Warp Lightning Cannon crews, that's quite good. The Doomflayer is continuing to be a massive pain in my ass. This quarter I've just ignored. We just got some units holding the line in the centre there. It's our fallback position. This is a fucking disaster, this entire quarter here. I felt like with all of the grudge throwers, like we'd have a pretty good chance of doing a lot of damage, but my positioning of those things was just appalling. Holy shit. It was really bad. So they get shut down. They can't, like, these guys just don't have, they don't, I tell them to just shoot in an area and they're like, I don't know, I can't do it, I can't see it, they just won't shoot. He says as they shoot. But they don't shoot very much. I feel like they should just be able to, like, unload into that blob and do catastrophic damage, but they just don't seem to be able to do that, which is quite annoying. Finally take out the chieftain, but Ant has only got 381 hit points left, and we've still got a bunch of enemy characters here to deal with, so that's not particularly ideal. The grudge throwers, again, they're taking fire, but they're not shooting. They just won't open fire. They just keep saying that their view's blocked. I even went to try and do it manually because I was so incensed, but even then they wouldn't fucking fire, so it really annoyed me. So that quarter of the sea has been completely overrun. However, over here, victory. We have secured the sector of the city. Over here as well, although we still got these fucking doom flares coming back, which is really irritating. They're just rolling after me as I try and push my forces back up to the centre to hold the line. Considering they've got 5,000 guys and they've only got 1,000 left, and again, these armies have all got plague for at least 5 turns, so they won't replenish. They'll just keep taking more damage, which means any unit that's like these guys over here, right? They're dead. They won't survive 5 turns of attrition. They're fucked. Most of these units, fucked. Taking a lot of damage. They've thrown everything at us and just failed, to be honest, in my opinion. But the destruction of the artillery, while the artillery just did nothing. I mean, they did okay. They got kills, but it just wasn't enough. It wasn't the catastrophic damage, and I really feel like, you know, up here would have been the sweet spot, I think. I think that would have been just about right. And if we could just held them there and just pummeled them with the artillery. Alas. So now pushing up towards the centre, still taking damage all the time, but we've only got like a quarter of our army left. And fucking Doomflayers still proving to be a massive pain in the arse. Look at these fuckers. Look at these fuckers. We've got a tower over here just to try and pick them off. So how many kills do they get? 27. I can't afford 27 kills. Jesus. Okay, here comes a long snaking line of variously badly fucked units of Skaven. It's pretty fucking, it's pretty hilarious just how badly mauled they are. We fought each other to a bloody standstill. Unfortunately, I think what I need is handguns, to be honest. What I need is handguns here. I just don't think the Quarrelers are good at picking off, particularly the Doomflayers. The Doomflayers are just proving to be a massive, just ball ache to deal with. Here they're coming back again. There's still 3 of the bastards. I've got nothing to. I've got nothing that can pick them off. I just have to try and grind them down. It's a fucking nightmare. Okay, they're starting to take sections of the city, but as they advance on the city centre, which obviously they need to desperately take, we've still got 2 sections of the city. I've also managed to build a cannon tower here. And we do have like the Iron Drakes and Ulthar's Raiders as well. They've only got 4 shots left. We've also got the Skolder Guard. So Storm Vermin crest the top of the hill. Only to get absolutely fucking liquidized. So to be honest, the more they feed into that meat grinder, the better. So their army should be 5,300. They've only got 1,000 left, and to be honest, I don't think many of the Skaven have run away. So that is pure casualties. The rattling guns don't get any shots off before they turn and run. However, even just more fucking Doom. I really hate Doom Flayers. I absolutely hate them. I detest them. They just really fucks me off. I was not best pleased with Doom Flayers. However, we have managed to do a lot of damage to them. Even if Ant does finally go down, he's held the line majestically with basically fuck all. We just don't really have enough. Like, we don't have anything to deal with Tretch. Don't have anything to deal with him, and it looks like we're now being overrun. Yep, army losses taking effect, and we have lost the city. Well, I mean, we did kill a bunch of them, and also they've got plague. This is a completely pointless victory for them, because they've all got plague, which means most of the units that they're badly damaged are going to die. So, good job? Also, I'm just like, because that was 4 stacks of rats they threw at me. And I don't know how many settlements they've got, but I'm goddamn sure they shouldn't be able to afford 4 stacks of fucking rats off. How many settlements do you have? Let's find out. 8. That's assuming one of those. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I mean, I've got way more, and I can afford 1 good army, 1 shit army. Right. Yeah, I'm a little bit teasy. I'm a little bit teasy about that because it does feel like bullshit. Whenever the AI just pulls stacks out of its arse, it just feels like bullshit. It never feels good. I do like the Iron Drakes. I do like the Iron Drakes. I mean, I know this is where the difficulty of the Total War series can't. It's like, and that's because the AI shit, so that's the only place they can do, is the AI will always have more stuff than you, but it never feels particularly satisfying because you end up having to fight loads of battles that aren't particularly interesting. I don't really know what to do. Again, I don't really care if that rebels, do I? I don't really care if that happens. It's not really my problem. Not really my problem. Where are you recruiting from? You are recruiting from this province, which is Rib Peaks, which is not past Peak. So, in fact, what I'm going to do... Oh, we don't have any recruitment buildings there, do we? Of course we don't. That was going to be my next thing to do. Okay. Did Ant die? Deaths. Yeah, death. I mean, they also lost 2 of their chieftains, and also they've got plague for another 5 turns. They've just shared it between themselves again, which means all these units are not going to replenish. They're just going to die, which means I think most of the units I did a lot of damage to are probably just going to be dead. Like, they will just die over time.
Time for a reckoning.
What's the point? What is the point? I'm wondering if... I don't really want to... that's right. I wasn't going to sell that to Vlad, was I? Because then that'll piss the Empire off. You know, as I said, I don't care if it rebels, because who gives a shit? It'll be Templehof, who I think Vlad probably hates anyway. Yes. I mean, I could fight that, but oh, they haven't taken it again. They've just sacked it. Fucking why? There's no strategy there, is there? It doesn't know what it's doing. Because I know so the Total War AI has a regional power. I mean, that's not a bad thing because those guys, I think, quite like me. Who likes me? Yeah, see, those guys quite like me. So,
Child of the night. In the name of the Dragon Emperor, agreed.
So we could do that. We could get a little bit more trade. This should be fine. If we... Can I march faster? No. Where is the... Okay, if we head down here. Something like that. Let's get a couple of guns.
For the wisdom of Valleya.
I could go and take Griffin Wood. I could go and take...
Very well. This may work.
Let's go and take that one. Yeah, we'll just worry about that. Loot and occupy, because I don't really care. I'll probably try and sell this to... Have I met you yet?
Disrespect me, and you disrespect
No. I want to be friends.
Remember this.
I want to be friends. We can probably sell you some of these settlements because I don't really want them. What I do want to do is head up towards Karak and secure all of this. Secure Silver Pinnacle, and that sort of protects my north. Then we can worry about Vlad who's currently pushing into the rest of the Empire. But that is... Yeah, see, they've just kind of left this.
What?
They may have taken the high place, but ultimately they've just given themselves plague, thrown everything they've got at me, got it all killed, and are now running away. I mean, it's an interesting strategy, I grant you. A bold play, Cotton. So the Total War AI has, like... it's got pushes... It's got kind of a numbered priority list of what it wants to do. And that is what sort of makes up the Total War. So if it says, like, oh, there's an undefended settlement here, I want to attack it, then it'll you know, send its army to go and deal with that. But I think that there is a priority for it to... you can see it if you have an allied faction, because you can see what they're targeting, and what they're targeting will flip-flop. Sometimes they'll be targeting something over the other side of the map, and they will never go for it. They will never... Well, no, I'll rephrase that. They'll almost never get it. They'll almost never, ever actually reach it. They'll change their mind halfway through and then wander off somewhere else. Well, at least on the plus side, we can get shit tons of Slayers, because our grudges are really bad. What is our... Oh, yes, everyone's sad. Everyone is sad. You're sad. Who's the worst sad? Northern Sylvania. That's a rebellion, that's fine. You're actually getting slightly better. You're stable. You're going down a lot, but that's to be expected. That's fine. We have Deck heading in this direction to gain vengeance for his friends. But, like, I mean, I know I'm making 4,000 a turn, but I've got one good army, which isn't even that expensive. This is a fucking cheap army. That is a cheap as chips army. This army, this isn't even a full stack, and yet I'm only making 4,000 off the number of settlements I've got, because I've literally just driven everything into money. Because what you need to do is build growth and money, and that means you never have the recruitment buildings, particularly on the front line. I mean, you do have global recruitment, but then there's so many pressures. Like you always never have time to just sit down and go, you know what, I'm going to spend the next 5 turns just recruiting an army. Good. Eat it, nerds.
Summon me if you
Okay. Let's
right.
hoppity hop in there. We'll get some dwarf warriors to act as a... Oh, we didn't really get any artillery, did we? could do that. It is an option.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
If I...
That I can freeze your blood with but a thought.
Okay, well, if you wouldn't, that would be great. What about if I give you Naganhof? Will you give me that, and a bunch of cash?
This shall suffice.
Okay, what if I then give you Eason?
My people are agreed.
You give me one. That's fine. What about more time?
A pleasure.
Right, good. Good, good. And we also know where Azhag is. Is Azhag still warring? What the fuck? What's this? Is this... Okay, that's Festus Plague.
What?
I'm going to head into these mountains, I think.
Aye, but the axe of Dargo demands blood.
If we head towards Karak, because that is one of our grudges. It's got a 15. It's a 15 grudge, that one. Plus, it's got a lovely gold mine there, which would be super useful. Give us lots of cash. Do I need... You know what? I'm going to grab that now because we are quite far in the north. Although Kislev seemed to be doing okay for itself. Touchwood.
For the wisdom of
Skaven's still down there. We're being raided, which is fine. Don't particularly care. Unless I can get... Can I give you Temple off? I can give you Temple off.
This shall suffice.
I'm going to give you Temple off because I genuinely don't give a flying shit about Temple off. So that's now your problem.
It is our responsibility to vanquish.
And for Overstry? I mean, you don't have any money, but if I do that, you will now fucking love me. Admittedly, you've now got a lot of issues to deal with, but still, that's not my problem.
time for a reckoning.
Okay, we are going to
Thirsts for war.
recruit some... Do I want some cannons? You know what? I might recruit some cannons. 3 cannons? Let's get another gun. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that, because we're having some issues with those bloody warp... Is it warp grind? No, not the warp grinders. The dread wheel... The weird wheel thingy-majigs they've got, because those things are a massive pain in the fucker. They just throw dwarves all over the place, and there's not... We don't really have a good answer for them. Handguns, on the other hand, are a very good answer for them.
Welcome to my throng.
Hello? Okay. We need to deal with Azhag, set up a little garrison in the Silver Pinnacle, and then we need to hold that. Oh, lovely. Just what I wanted, less money. I was just thinking of too much money, and I could definitely do with less of it.
Yes, for Slayer Keep.
Right. If we do that, we'll still reply. It doesn't really matter, does it?
My vows will be satisfied.
It doesn't really matter. If we, as long as we can reach that next turn, which we can. But I can't now ambush for some reason. I was in ambush stance, and then I came out of ambush stance, and I can't go back into ambush stance. Because... reasons, apparently. Great. Good. Fab. Okay, at least we're upgrading those. I could get... You know what? Extra defenses there seems like a fantastic fucking idea. I mean... They seem to be doing alright. We've taken a hell pit. Azazel seems to be dead. So... It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, let's take Karak. Is there a big garrison here? It does look quite beefy. It does look quite beefy. Oh no, it's actually pitiful. It's pitiful. It's fine. We can take that easily. Right, occupy. And... Oh, because I was looking at Karak, because I always thought that was the capital. It's not. Oh, there is an army there as well.
You're not right, Dad.
Lovely. Just what I was hoping for. Right, we need defences here.
To war.
Okay, if we can take Karak Razik, then we can head out. The fact there's an army there is concerning in the extreme. Plus they're what? I'm assuming they're going for Waldenhof?
It is time. Anad.
Okay, being that I'm somewhat...
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
Okay, Skaven Corruption is dropping, which suggests there's no Skaven here. So if we can retake this...
For the wisdom of Valea.
Should be fine, he says. Deck. What do you have, pray tell? Okay, you can get the Rune of Dismay. What about... Is it magic items? Ah, yes, there we go. Okay, you can have that one. You can have that one. Sure. Have a Luckstone, you'll need it. You can have one of those, and a little bit of extra control wouldn't be the worst thing. Gem cutters and obsidian quarries, I don't know. Okay, we'll grab that one. That seems to make sense. Shield bearer, I don't really care about. Well, you know what? We may be able to intercept, but who cares? Upkeep reduction for slayers. Yes, you really should have had that already. Oh, you know what? Seeing as we don't have anything else, grab that one as well. There we go.
Summon me if you dare.
It's something.
The axe thirsts for war.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, that has reduced the grudge severity a little bit. So we've got a Master in a Passage, and we've got some more Oath Gold. Can we do anything with the Oath Gold that we have? So, Dragon Set, and that's not that useful, to be honest. Do we have any weapons we can build? No, we've got none of this. Gatekeeper's Belt is pretty legit. Did I give that to Ungrim?
Anad.
Did I not? No, that'd be pretty good for you, actually. Which one was it? This one here. So it gives you more armor. I mean, you're already unbreakable, but you get damage resistance if you're under 25% hit points. So that's quite nice. Is there anything here we can do? No. No. I mean, this one's quite nice. We don't have wine. You do have to beg the question, like, I've got trade agreements with so many people, and they haven't built any trade. Well, that's not true. They have some trade agreements, but there's very, very, very little trade thingy-majigs. Trade doobie whatsits. I should probably take this first. I need to take this first and then come back there. I think that's what I need to do. If I can take Silver Pinnacle, that has got a grudge associated with it as well. That'll help. So currently we are at... So we're grumbling. So we get no benefit apart from Slayers turning up occasionally. Although the Slayers don't turn up that often, do they? Reduce it all the way. Research rate, different relations, blah blah blah. Yeah, well. It'd be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice. You, I don't care about. You, I also don't care about. You.
Together we're stronger. I'll do it.
Let's be friends with you. Great Orthodoxy.
Great Orthodoxy.
Gonna give me one.
Yes.
Trade. No. I mean, this is fine. I like the fact that Cathay seems to be doing quite well for themselves. That's good. Okay, we need 10 more settlements of the short victory condition, and quite a lot more for the long campaign victory condition. We also need to, sort out a shit ton of grudges. What I would like to see is maybe if we could get Imric on side. It does look like you are doing okay.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
With a lot of people, though. Scrag is down there. I just don't, I don't need to be at war with anyone else, basically. I'm quite happy with my current enemies. I don't feel like I need any more. Alright, let's just re-secure the high place. Is there any Skaven? Oh, it says, you're the... Oh, there is Skaven there. Alright, well, kill all you. Retake that. And you've got rid of your plague, but you're still fucked. Which is good.
I must fulfill my slayer oath.
I am going to...
Onward to death.
Carefully
Well, this may work.
make my way down here. Now this army is... Oh, it's not too bad. I'm assuming the garrison has quite a lot. So I would prefer not to have to fight the garrison and them at the same time. We'll move you in this direction. Karak should be... Oh, sorry, Kadrin should be fairly heavily defended. Zufbar equally getting the defences there, so that should hold them off, assuming the AI doesn't decide to just circumnavigate our defences. Which it does like doing that. It really does. So the only problem is these guys are going to be a problem. If I leave the high place, they will just probably go and grab it. So, okay, at least public order's improving. That's something. It's something. We'll go for growth there, I think. Got growth here as well, which is fine. Castle Drakenhof is weirdly stable. I could give that to Kislev, potentially. But if Kislev can deal with Azhag, that would be really useful.
I have no time for such filth. Your words better carry.
Lads. No. That's alright. As long as you don't declare war on me, I'm fine. Okay, they spotted our ambush. I'm just going to go for this. I'm going to go for this. I'm just going to lay siege to him. I'm going to be like, you wanna come get me? Come get me.
Let's just be about this.
Meanwhile, we'll bring reinforcements up. So if they decide to come and find us, or if they decide to sit there, reinforcements will arrive. Okay, you can't reach the high place, so we're going to rush to the World's Edge archway. We're going to repair that. And, oh crap. Okay, looks like there is an army. With any luck, they can fight off Queek. I really hope they fight. If I don't, I really don't need more Skaven. I don't need more rats in my life. 17 turns.
Let us begin.
17 fucking turns. Right, I need a Slayer. Troll Slayer? No. Bugger. I've only got 2. Bugger. Bugger. Right, that's fine. Don't need siege equipment. Don't need it. Either they'll come out to play and I'll crush them on the field of battle, or alternatively we'll wait until more Slayers turn up. They're coming out to play. What does Ultra Resolve say? Ultra Resolve is not kind to me. That is a lot of Black Orcs. That is a lot of fucking Black Orcs. And they've also got artillery and all kinds of bollocks. So that's fun. And when I say fun, I mean horrible. Right, we're trying to do a number on these Black Orcs before they reach us, because those guys suck. And currently the enemy artillery appears to be trying to kill off Garim for some reason, but I guess if they want to do that. Meanwhile, we've got some sneaky giant slayers hiding in the trees over here with a speed of 52. They're now going to... It is actually quite a lot further than I thought, so they're going to have to run quite a long way to reach the artillery and carve it up. But inevitably, they will... It's like the Monty Python scene, isn't it? The castle, and is it Sir Lancelot charging towards the castle? Just... He'll get there eventually, it's fine. Meanwhile, Garum is still continuing to dodge artillery shots. I don't know why the AI is so invested in trying to kill Garum with artillery shots. It's a really bad idea. Characters aren't really very susceptible to artillery for the most part, so kind of pointless to try and pick them off with it. But fine, you know what? If they want to waste their artillery shots on Garum, be my guest. To try and take out the enemy general. If we kill him, hopefully the rest of his army will run away. So go straight at him. He is a large target, which obviously means that Ungrim gets extra bonuses to fucking ripping his head off, which is great stuff. Got the Slayers engaging goblins and Black Orcs. The Black Orcs are taking a lot of damage, but we're also taking it's a lot of damage being dished out on both sides. The enemy general books it away from Ungrim, understandably, really. And you know what? The Giant Slayers, with that speed of 52, we managed to cross the ice pretty quickly and now bearing down on those Goblin Doom Divers. Well, no more shooty for you. Okay, we've got a large blob of Orc Biggins attacking our right flank. The missile units have been busy taking out the enemy missile units, whittling them down. The Grumbling Guards holding the line against those Black Orcs, but they can't really dish out the pain like the Giant Slayers can. At the same time, the Black Orcs will be cutting through their armour. However, Gorger Tooth Taker has got caught by Ungrim and is losing a lot of health very, very rapidly. Good. In the trees, the thin line of Slayers continues to hold the line against Orc Biggins and Black Orcs and Boar Boys and Trolls. However, I think this battle is pretty much in the bag. Giant Slayers having knocked out the Doom Diver, now moving on to the Rock Lobber, which is going very much the same way. They are ripping their way through those guys very, very quickly, and then they can deal with the Orc Biggins afterwards. We've managed to break the Greenskin centre, but the right flank is still... No, our right flank is still being pressured by the Orc Biggins. However, we're going to hit them with a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. I still don't think that the dwarf... Like, magic in this game is such that the dwarves really lack from not having it. It's not like tabletop where they could make do because they could dispel it, because there's no way to dispel magic in this game, which is a real problem in my opinion. But, you know, I guess at least they can do a Rune of Wrath and Ruin every 90 seconds? It's something. Meanwhile, the Greenskin army breaks. Because we need to do as much damage as possible to make sure that we can take the settlements.
Come, Snorri! Get in there! Fight like
Oh, this is kind of the problem with Slayers, is that they're very killy, but you take so much damage in return that it's very hard to be efficient with it. I mean, fortunately, we can just wait for reinforcements. But still.
The axe thirsts for war.
Yes, yes it does. Do I want the Sky Hammer? Not really, it's quite expensive and a bit shit, to be honest.
Time for a reckoning.
I'm going to be absolutely savage with you. Right, if you move up here. Oh, I get the sneaking suspicion it's probably going to really, really hurt. And yet, I'm going to take it, because I cannot be asked to fight that battle. Just feels like it's going to be a fucking nightmare, so... Plus, we've got a bunch of Slayers here. Anyway. Yes, yes, I know you do. I know you do. I kind of tend to get some Longbeard. I could get some organ guns. Or a flame cannon. I could get a flame cannon. Do I want a flame cannon? I kind of do want a flame cannon. I kind of do want a flame cannon. I could... I could merge these layers and have, like, a proper front line. Let's mull that one over. Right. Yeah, we'll have that. And we probably do want the defences just to be on the safe side because I don't trust it.
For the wisdom of the
You are almost certainly going to run away.
no, a beardling's mistake. Move.
So I'm going to meander down here.
Let us
Basically,
begin.
you want to take that city, you're going to have to go through me first.
The axe thirsts for
Oh,
war.
we did get... Oh, we got a troll slayer. That's not the one that gives us upkeep reduction for slayers. Which is a shame.
If you dare.
Right, okay, we could give you another slayer. Just to pad that out.
Die in battle. Anad.
We could give you mentor. Kind of want to give you wound maker so you can kill stuff harder. Right, we've almost pushed Azhag out of the mountains. Then we just need to take the Silver Pinnacle. So while Dead Rock Gap is a bit of a battleground, at least Ungrim has been doing Grimnir's work. Although I suspect Azhag is probably a wee bit shitty. He doesn't have much stuff left, does he? What strength rank is he now? Not you. Azhag. Right, 54. He's got 3 settlements left. 1, 2, 3. And he's a strength rank 54. Right, we've dragged him back, haven't we? We've managed to pull him back.
The slayer in me seeks death.
It's something. It's not great, but it's something. Do I actually need... I guess I could give you dampening and resolute. I don't really care. I should definitely build some recruitment buildings. I could almost get a Thane. I do... I could get one there. I do feel like
Of the layer.
the way they increase the difficulty for Total War does make... It means you have to play a specific way. Which is why I don't play on Legendary, because I don't think... Legendary's not fun. I don't know why you would subject yourself to it. I mean, yes, it increases the difficulty, but it also creates so many anti-fun mechanics for the player that I genuinely cannot fathom why you'd want to play on that level. I know Nerd Rage Fred said that he plays on it, but he absolutely hates it. And I'm like, well, why? Why do that to yourself? Why do that? Why play a game that actively hates you? I don't understand why you do that to yourself. I want to go and take this. However, taking Silver Pinnacle first would be a better option, in my opinion. Right, you fucked off. Good.
For a reckoning,
What I'm going to do
as the High King commands.
is I'm actually going to scooch over here. Alright, looks like they're holding off against Clan Morghur, which is good, but I am very concerned. I am very concerned that Clan Morghur is becoming quite strong.
I am sneakiest of all.
Oh, you're at war with the western and northern provinces now. Oh, shit, son. Shit, son.
Brothers in metal.
Hello.
All right.
I don't want a defensive alliance with you, no.
Fire and metal.
You quite like me. Also, it's really nice that Clan Rictus is now busy elsewhere. That is so fucking good. Also, where the hang on.
I crave.
You've got 28 settlements. Holy shit. Holy shit.
It is good.
It's genuinely nice when you see a friendly faction become strong, because it happens so rarely. I mean, I know it's kind of difficult. I do remember playing a Repentance campaign when I ran out of people to kill, which was a bit, you couldn't crusade anymore. It was kind of the I'm listening to the Horus Heresy and the Descent of Angels book, which is all about the Dark Angels, and about how about like before the Imperium arrived on Caliban, how they were knights and they like hunted all of these like basically chaos beasts. They didn't know they were chaos beasts, but they were chaos beasts. And they hunted them to extinction. They were like, well, what do we do now? And it was kind of the same with Repentance, where we kind of ran out of things to... I couldn't win the campaign because there was no evil left. We curb stomped it. So, yeah. I mean, there was a bit of an order tide problem in Warhammer 2, I think. That's fair to say. Oh, I do like having a flame cannon. Flame cannons are a lot of fun. I mean, this seems fine. I wouldn't... Oh, do I get... Tell you what, we're going to do. We're going to merge... them. I'm going to get another Longbeard, because I just feel like the Longbeards... They're just a nice tanky front line. They're not Iron Breakers, but they are a nice tanky front line. Okay, I think that's fine. That's fine. We'll go with that. Okay, you've wandered off, so let's hole up. So rebuild. I'm going to get defenses down here as well, because I don't trust you fuckers. Uh-oh. What's the Azhag sitting this way? Looks like he was a wee bit shirty about what happened. Alright, you hole up there for a sec. Ungrim is going to go and fight Azhag. Again. Not for the first time. As long as Vlad is busy elsewhere, we've kind of fucked him over because we've taken Castle Drakenhof. So he is... I don't think he's very strong. What strength rank is he? 29. That's not very good. I mean, Reichland is 10. So I'm hoping that Vlad ain't doing so good. The war with Cathay has... It doesn't seem like there's any rats heading this way, which is really nice. What I might do is actually sit in ambush here and see if any of them sort of come in this direction. We want to deal with Azhag. If we can deal with him, potentially Kislev can finish him off.
My decision is law.
You're heading in this. You're coming here. You're booking it, aren't you? You are heading in this direction as fast as you can. You are heading this way. Okay, we can deal with you. Let's build the Grimnir's Monument thingamajig so we can get the Giant Slayers.
I am Ironfist. Some call me a king.
Katarina, join your war against those guys. No, because, you know, reverse our positions, you definitely wouldn't take that.
How dare you darken my hall, Oscar?
Alright. Sure. Not entirely sure why. Oh, well, thank you.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Azhag, you don't seem that your war target seems to be down there, but you don't seem to be going for it, do you? Do we maybe go for the... Do we try and go for an ambush? Might get... Well, you know what? I think it might be... Oh, we got you right there. We'll definitely get spotted. We'll definitely get spotted. Alright, I think... Oh, we can't reach you. You're just out of range. Alright, tell you what. I'm going to... I'm going to do this.
Summon me if you dare.
Okay, got a little army growing there. Let's get some more of you. You're defending this location. I feel like we're fairly... I feel like for the first time in quite a few turns, we're looking kind of stable.
Time for a reckoning.
deck. You just stay right. Oh, you know what? I wanted a Thane, didn't I? I wanted a Thane. Can I get one here? I reckon I can get one here because we got one of those things. So, what we got? Ancestral Blood. That's pretty good. That's the best one.
That is agreement.
You are the best one. You, do I want you to come and join me? You know what? Why not? Well, I did think you might come and play, and you have, but we've got our reinforcements to come join us as well, which is useful. Okay, you do have spells. That's fine. Do you have spirit? You've got Spirit Leech, haven't you? You know what? I'm going to pop this on... I can't pop that on you. Okay, I'm popping that on you. Because they do seem to really want to kill that Runesmith, don't they? So let's go with that. But we do have the Garrison as well to help us, which is... It's going to come in use. Where the fuck do you keep getting these fucking Arachnarok spiders from, Azhag? Also, why are you attacking the miners? These guys have blasting charges and they're absolutely battering them with everything they've got, and I genuinely don't understand why. But you know what? Fine. That... Be my guest. So, enemy artillery, and I'm starting to lose my voice, is taking pot shots at the miners, as is Azhag's using all his magic on them as well. They are now understandably a little bit upset and are starting to fall back. The flame cannons are doing amazing work by taking chunks out of the enemy army. Oh, that's the stuff. So we need to kill Azhag as quickly as possible. My plan is, as soon as Azhag gets in range, we're going to hit him with the Rune of Slow, whatever the fuck that one is. Reduces his speed by 60%. And then we target him with everything we've got. So the Feral Wyvern, Vase is attacking the miners, which is fine. Here comes Azhag, so he's getting slowed. 44 speed, which is actually still quite fast. But he starts taking pot shots at people, and we start taking pot shots at him. As you can see, his health is dropping very, very rapidly. He decides to try and land. He does so right in front of Ungrim, which is a catastrophic error. Ooh, he is losing so much health so rapidly, and Azhag is dead. There he goes. He's out of here. He is gone. So we just need to kill off the Arachnarok spiders. You know, Azhag does like recruiting shit tons of them for some reason. Also, we're getting smacked by night goblins, which is not fun. Fanatics coming out of those night goblin units, which we really need to deal with quickly, to be honest. Need to kill off the Arachnarok spider. Fortunately, Ungrim is well versed in murdering Arachnarok spiders and quickly manages to take them out, backed up by all of the missile units piling fire onto them. The flame cannon is doing amazing work, up to 291 kills, and is just pounding the enemy army. Spider Riders charging into the Slayers. That's not a great move. The other Arachnarok spider losing health very rapidly as all of the missile units turn to try and bring it down. I mean, Arachnarok spiders do cost quite a lot of income, so I don't quite know how Azhag is managing to pull so many out of it. I have killed a lot of fucking Arachnarok spiders so far this campaign. Well, at least that's 2 less. For the moment. On this channel, we stan the flame cannons. Right, Azhag once again went down like a sack of shit. Poor Azhag. Poor old Azhag, eh? Or we got another upkeep. Lovely. That's exactly what I needed. And I also need you to be dead.
Yes, my oath is intact.
Wound maker, so you can hit people harder.
I am the Slayer King.
I know you are, mate. Can I just... Thank you. Did that hurt? Okay, that wasn't too bad. How long have I... This stacks, right? How long have I got this for? 3 turns. Okay, that's not... I genuinely thought I'd have it for like a million turns.
Very well. This may
Alright,
work.
we'll get a little bit of replenishment. It's looking good.
By the king's
You know what? Go in that army.
strengthen the shield wall.
That's the one. Alright, you go there. You are chill there for a minute. I'm just... I need to secure the north. Oh, if they can just kill right, I could leave Azhag to Kislev, but every time I do that, inevitably it's a mistake. But maybe this time it won't be a mistake. I mean, it's always got to be a first time, right? There's always got to be a first time. It could happen. Don't look at me like that. It could happen.
For the wisdom of
This one time, maybe this one time, it will happen.
summon me if you dare.
Maybe. So let's get inspiring presence. You are recruiting an army there. Also, how the fuck did you? How would?
It is time.
I mean, Azhag's been throwing Arachnarok spiders at me for God knows how long, hasn't he? I know dwarves do have a low growth, but still, that feels like it kind of sucks. Okay, the poll for next time is we are going to take Karak as Karak Riz, and then it's got the Riz, and then I don't know what that. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I've heard the youth use it. And then we're going to. Well, are we going to go and destroy Azhag ourselves, or alternatively, are we going to leave it for Kislev to do? That's the poll for next time. They are at war, right? They're not at war. No, you see, leaving them to fight you. Oh, you would do it. Right. Okay. Do we leave Kislev to deal with Azhag, or do we deal with it ourselves just to be on the safe side? That is going to be the poll for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.